Good YouTube. It's Big Mon Sports Talk. We back here again with another video. And today's video we here to talk about the Lions and the Rams. Yes, the Lions and the Rams. On Sunday, and it was a good game. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm just here to give my thoughts and my opinions on it. Let's first start off with the Rams. Matthew Stafford. He went 24 for 38. He had 368 yards, 2 TDs, and an interception. His only interception came from Aiden Hutchinson. His only interception came from Aiden Hutchinson. That boy grabbed that joint on that screenplay. That was a good play. But shout out to Matthew Stafford. He balling out, boy. He's still looking like the MVP favorite right now. It's slick a runaway. I ain't gonna lie. It's out of him and Drake May. But shout out to him. Who else balled out? You had Williams, Kyron Williams. He had 78 yards with 2 TDs, and Blake Corum had 71 yards with 1 TD. Basically, what, almost 150 yards. Just with them two alone, that's almost 150 yards rushing. They was toting that thing, but another person who went crazy is Puka. Puka went crazy. He had 9 catches for 181 yards. Uh, he was going stupid. To me, I ain't gonna lie. I think Puka top three. I think he's the third best receiver in the league. I think it goes in my top five. It goes Jettas, Chase, Puka, Saint Brown. Then I'll say Smith and Jigba is my fifth. Yeah, but Puka, he went crazy, but he basically, to me, showing that he belongs in that top three conversation. He a dog, boy. And plus that defense is so good. They defense is really good. Keeper, I got them as the favorite to come out the NFC. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got them the favorite to come out the NFC. On to my team, the Detroit Lions. Yeah, the Detroit Lions. I ain't gonna lie, our offense we did good. Jared Goff, he had 338 yards with 3 TDs, 25 for 41. Gibbs, he ain't really do nothing. Montgomery, they didn't do nothing. They both had what? Gibbs had 38 yards. Montgomery had 32. So they really didn't do nothing. But who did do something on the offensive side was St. Brown and Williams, Jameson Williams. St. Brown, he had 13 catches for 164 yards with 2 TDs, and JMO had 7 catches for 134 yards and one TD. One thing I could take positive from this game is I'm glad Dan Campbell Slick took over the play calling because he actually using JMO more. He using him more than just a deep threat. Way better receiver than just a deep threat. I don't know why they just use it for a deep threat, but they're doing better. So shout out to them. St. Brown, I told you he a top five receiver. He gonna do his thing. But what do I think about the Lions? They defense, our defense, boy. It just the reason why we lost the game really was just because our defense, boy. We couldn't stop a nosebleed. We couldn't stop nothing, boy. Uh, our defense is I ain't gonna say is trash, but it's mostly because everybody hurt. Shit, I think like we had a safety for I forgot the dude's name, but the safety that was backing up Branch is now he hurt. So I don't know what they finna do. They're gonna have to sign somebody off the practice squad. But yeah, our defense was hurt, boy. That's the reason why we lost the game. Really, is because our defense. We couldn't stop shit. We couldn't cover nothing. But do I think the Lions is going to make the playoffs? Keep it real. I don't think we finna. I'm not gonna lie. I think we got too many injuries right now. I think it's gonna be the Packers gonna make it over us, but we got too many injuries. Well, I mean, we banged up, but we our whole defense, almost all. I ain't gonna say our whole starting defense is hurt, but just about, boy. It's about almost half of us that's hurt. So yeah, I don't think we finna win. I mean, make the playoffs. But yeah. So the question today is Puka a top three receiver in the NFL? Make sure you leave in the comment if you yes or no, and make sure you put why. And yeah, shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.